découvrir Matthew McConaughey. Dans Free State of Jones, vous jouez Newton Knight, un déserteur de la guerre de sécession qui va rassembler autour de lui des fermiers endettés et des esclaves en cavale pour former un comté libre dans le sud des États-Unis en pleine guerre civile.
No man ought to tell another man what he's got to live for or what he's got to die for.
I don't have the patience with 5 or 6 deserters hiding out in a swamp.
You ready?
Just hang 'em.
Depuis la naissance du cinéma, les États-Unis n'ont jamais eu peur d'affronter leur courte existence par le biais de l'image, sur grand écran ou en série télévisée. Vous-même, mon cher Matthew, vous n'êtes pas en reste. Pourtant, là, il y a comme un problème.
Gary Ross came to me with the script about 2.5 years ago. There was this important piece of American history that I knew nothing about. Never heard of it. Never even heard whispers of it. Talked to people, no one else I talked to knew about it. As a script to go make a film on, I thought it was great on its own, even if it was a piece of fiction. But then I find out it wasn't fiction. And that just made it even feel like, well, we found a diamond in the rough of American history that deserves to be shared. And I wanted to come on board and be a part of sharing it.
Rassurez-vous, vous n'êtes pas le seul à tomber des nues. Vos partenaires à l'écran ont tous reçu la même leçon d'histoire. Le Nord industriel contre le Sud agricole, les abolitionnistes contre les esclavagistes, Abraham Lincoln contre Jefferson David, et demain est un autre jour, comme dirait Scarlett O'Hara avant la reconstruction. Alors cette histoire de fermier du Mississippi qui se bat contre son propre camp, ça fait tâche.
It's an important time in our history, something that hasn't been told before. It's unique. In that we are not familiar with the story, and it ends up touching on the very complicated fabric of the Confederacy. And usually these stories are very black and white, that the North fought to free the slaves, and the South was fighting to hold on to slavery and chattel slavery. And you learn how the vast majority of these farmers in the South were poor white men, and that they were fighting a rich man's war, and that bit of information isn't something that we were aware of.
Pour aborder cette histoire méconnue, votre réalisateur Gary Ross a profité des succès de ses grosses productions passées et pendant 10 ans, en plus du reste, il a travaillé sans relâche sur le scénario de cette relecture de la guerre civile américaine. Une immersion tant historique que technique, une histoire véridique et du pain béni pour l'acteur exigeant que vous êtes, toujours dans la quête de confiance absolue pour aborder vos rôles.
A great example is this. It doesn't always happen, but ideally, if you go to work, and on day 8, I think, we did 8 takes. And as an actor, I sometimes wonder, are they seeing what I'm seeing? So I watched all 8 takes. He watched all 8 takes. I went up to him and said, write down which takes you think it is. And I'll write them down. We'll switch papers and see if we're both seeing truth and excellence. We wrote it down, handed each other a piece of paper. Both pieces of paper said, first half of take 4, second half of take 8. Well, that was like, okay, I'm in good hands. We're both seeing the same truth. We both have a similar measure of excellence.
This fight's for our children and their children's children. From this day forward, we declare the land north of the Pascagoula swamps to be a free state of Jones.
They're poor farmers, deserters,
who, frankly, sir, don't have much to lose.
I think, so when people look back and see these films, whether it's 12 Years a Slave or whether it's Free State of Jones, anything that deals with our history that is like during the Civil War or pre-Civil War, I think with today's sensibilities, people are going to look back at those projects and want to believe that they would be on the right side of history. Right? I think people are going to look at this and want to relate to Newt more than some of the other guys who are doing, committing certain atrocities.
The winds is shifting. And you can't fight it this time.
Espérons, mon cher Matthew, qu'à moins de 2 mois des élections dans votre beau pays, le cinéma remplisse son rôle de divertissement, mais aussi de témoignage, avec ce nouvel éclairage sur l'histoire de l'Amérique. Et de notre côté, on croise les doigts pour que noirs et blancs à égalité dans un État américain ou ailleurs ne soient plus jamais sujet de fiction.